Hey everyone, this is Certified High Performance Coach Michelle Weimer here, and if you are like me, you're probably preparing for the Thanksgiving weekend, Thanksgiving Day tomorrow, and so I thought today would be the perfect day to talk about being thankful and to talk about gratitude, and in particularly living with gratitude and hope in your life. So I want to start with a quote by Meister Eckhart, and it is, "If the only prayer you say in your life is thank you, that would suffice." And, Thanksgiving is always a time when we're reminded to be thankful, for all the blessings we have in our life, for family, for friends, for all of that good stuff. So, I thought this would be, again, like I said, the perfect time to talk about this, because what happens often is I think we forget the rest of the year, right? Like, it's great to be thankful and be focused on thankfulness during the holidays and during Thanksgiving in particular, but what about the rest of the year? How often do you say prayers of thanks? How often are you focused on all of the good you have in your life, all the blessings you have in your life versus the bad and the negative? Do you show up positively or negatively? Do you live hopeful or do you live worried? And so that's why I thought, like, what better time than now to talk about this? Because what I really want to challenge you all to do is live your life with gratitude and hope. And recently, I hosted an event, a live event, and I talked about the things that I, utilize in my own life, the concepts I utilize to live a life that I love and enjoy and can celebrate every day. And this concept of living with gratitude and hope was one of the concepts that I utilize in my own life to live a happy, joyful life. And the thing about it, like, if you think about this quote that I read to you a second ago, um, it's something that regardless of whether things are going wonderful in your life, like at least for me personally, when things are going fabulous in my life, the only prayer I need to have is one of gratitude, to be thankful. But also when things aren't going so great in your life, and we've all had those times, right? I've had plenty of times where I've felt overwhelmed with hardships or worries. So saying and staying in gratitude for the things that I do have is a really great prayer as well, because it keeps me focused on the positive. It keeps me hopeful for what can be. And so I really want you to think about that today. And, what I want to do is I want to give you some questions to ponder. And I want to encourage you during this Thanksgiving holiday weekend, take some time to yourself, 15, 20, 30 minutes, sit down and do some journaling on these questions. And then think about how you can incorporate more gratitude and hope into your own life. So here's the first question for you. Number one, do you focus on what you have to be thankful for, or do you focus more on what you don't have? So think about that every day, throughout your day. Where are your thoughts going? What are they focused on? The second question, do you focus on worry and negativity, or do you focus on hope and positivity? Where do your thoughts go again? And, directing the power or having, directing the focus of your mind is extremely powerful, because our thoughts dictate our actions and our behaviors, and that really is what creates our life. So if you're focused on negativity and worry, think about how that is affecting your actions, your energy, how you're showing up in the world, and how it is creating your life, versus focusing on hope and positivity. Okay, so question number 3. Do you have a daily gratitude practice? So many people do not, and so many people try to start them, and maybe you can raise your hand to this, maybe this has happened to you. You start it, but you don't stick with it. So regardless of what your gratitude practice is, it can be a gratitude journal, it could be mindfulness, again, being very conscious of the thoughts that you're having and what you're focusing your thoughts on. It can be meditation or in prayer. But if you want to try like a gratitude journal, and I recommend this because it's such a great practice and it really does help you get into that mindset of gratitude and hope, the way to stick with a gratitude journal is to make sure that what you're writing every day is specific, different, and new. So, what that does, and well, let me tell you first what happens to most people is they get in this like, every day, well, I'm thankful for my family. Well, I'm thankful for my family. Well, I'm thankful for my job, or I'm thankful for whatever, my health. That's great, but you get bored with it. And so it's easy to kind of just fall away. You like to stop doing it. But when you come up with very specific things, with different things, and with new things, what that does is it keeps you interested. And it also starts getting your mind to think throughout the day about what you might be thankful for that day, especially with the new and different, right? Because it helps you start to look for different things in your day. It helps you start to look for new things. And, so let me give you an example back to like saying, oh, I'm thankful for my family. So something that would be very specific would to actually one day say, I'm very thankful for my spouse and how they always help me around the house, or how today, my husband was very loving and kind and helped me set the table for dinner. Like, that's very specific, and it's different than just saying, I'm thankful for my family or I'm thankful for my spouse, right? Um, Looking for new and different. Maybe you look out your window of your office building, and what do you see? Maybe you see something different that you hadn't noticed before because you start paying attention. You start looking for those new different things. And that's where it really becomes kind of exciting. You stick with it and you start training your mind to look for things to be grateful for every day. So, okay, enough of that one. The last one is the question is, do you regularly thank those you love and value for being in your life? How often do you verbalize your gratitude to others, right? So when you write about how thankful you are for your spouse, let them know. I mean, we go through life and we take for granted the people that are in our lives. And I can tell you from practicing this that when you do it, people appreciate it so much and it lights them up. And so you're creating this ripple of love and appreciation, not just keeping it inside. Send a text to someone and just say, I'm so thankful for you and how you always are, love, whatever. Like I actually, told a friend today how much I appreciated how thoughtful she always is, right? Like that's what we can do for others. And it not only makes them feel good, it makes us feel good to do it, but it creates a ripple because then that brightens that person's day and then they want to go be kind and loving, right? And so not only being, expressing your gratitude to others, whether again, text, a call, a note, or just speaking it to them, so very powerful. So I just want to leave you with those 4 questions for you to think about, and again, journal on it. And then I really want to encourage you, like, let today be the day that you make this conscious decision that you are going to start practicing gratitude each and every day of your life. And when you focus on what you have to be grateful for rather than the things you lack, and you're open to the blessings that are all around you and available to you, it is amazing how it can transform your life, how it changes you, your energy, your focus, your joy. It really is an important practice to be in gratitude and hope, to live with gratitude and hope each and every day of your life. So, my dear friends, I want to leave you with this last thought to tell you I'm super grateful that you are a part of my community. I value the fact that you spend the time to watch these videos. If you are on my email list, that you read my emails that I send to you, my blog posts, however you and I are connected, thank you. Thank you for being a part of my community, and thank you for letting me be a part of your life as well. And so with that, I just want to tell you, I hope you have a very happy Thanksgiving. I know this year is not quite what everyone would want, but choose what you're going to focus on. Focus on what you do have to be grateful for this year. And, be grateful and be blessed. So until next week, thank you so much for joining me. This is High Performance Coach Michelle Wimmer. Bye for now.